The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Today, the battle to decide the championship in the Big 12 Conference. It's the Oklahoma Sooners against the SMU Mustangs. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
I caught up with the Mustangs head coach before the game. His message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. To throw, it's Mateer. It's the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
So it's second down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver drill. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
He keeps it on the design run. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Looking to scramble. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Linebacker shifting around now. Back to throw. It's Jennings. The pass rush closing in. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Running out of time in the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And here comes a deep shot. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now 2nd and 3. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Makes a quick grab. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll run it here. Great cut there. Look out, he's breaking free. Now here he goes. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Sooners.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. First play of the drive to come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a 2nd interception today.
Boy, he has to clean up these reads and these throws. The pick on the last drive, and now defense with their hands on the football again. They are fortunate that they dropped that interception.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. It fires quickly to the left. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. It's a draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This quarterback on fire today.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. As we hit the quarter break, Oklahoma has the lead. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks left and finds his target there. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So the catch sets up 2nd and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. To the air, it's Jennings. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I thought that was a really good job by the quarterback, finding his running back, and he just drops it. Now you've got to go and be a leader. This is when a quarterback really makes his hay. You go up to your teammate and say, hey, I need you later in this game. Shake it off.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. He did not get the 4th down yardage.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but, man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50. And this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert. But they don't, and the ball's going the other way. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Finds an open target on the left side. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 15.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Oh, the pocket collapsing. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at him get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. To throw, it's Jennings. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Hale. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing.
Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
He's got such great awareness once he gets close to that sideline, and you can tell he understands he just needs the 1 foot. He secures the ball, foot down. That's a catch, and that's a first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Sooners.
I don't think you could be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
Here comes the pressure. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking downfield. It's Jennings. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Chris, there hasn't been a lot go right for this group in this first half. They're getting run off the field. But if they have a chance in the second half, it starts with that score before halftime. Now you've got to go and regroup. I don't know, have an orange slice, do something, because they've got to play better in the second half.
And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Mustangs call a timeout now. That'll be their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
That's a design quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And SMU will spend their second time out here. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. To throw, it's Mateer. Hit as he released it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, SMU. A huge special teams score.
What a weapon it is to have a guy that can go back, catch a punt, and take it the distance for a touchdown. Great job by his teammates. You see a couple of those blocks bringing him free, and then once he's in the clear, that is just great athleticism and speed all the way to the end zone. What an incredible return.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. They stop him at the 42, but that's a good job by the return team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Rare miss right here from the quarterback, and as a defense, maybe they can build on this. Now it's time to create some pressure and disrupt the timing of the quarterback. I think that's the only way that they're going to have any success stopping him. He's been too good.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Now the Mustangs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this deep to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. SMU offense is back out on the field now. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Caught over the middle, it's Hale. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Mustangs will come to the line to run the hurry up.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. He lets it go. Catch made, a lot of space now. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaking into the clear. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Dump off caught by the running back.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
The Mustangs call a timeout now. That'll be their first. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Great connection there for 6 points.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Hale. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. He's running out of time here. Hit just as he throws the ball. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not a long